It's all going to happen now. We're on the starting line now for the first round. I'll tell you what, Rod, I'll call the first girls and then I'll switch straight over to you and to the boys, okay? They're in the starter's hand. We'll just shut up for a little bit and let them get going. And New Zealand's in alley 1. Australia is in alley 2.
And he sends all this into action.
I'll just cut in there very silently, and in the starter's hand, he goes the starter now. He's just ready to go.
So what you'll see there is when he's had to get into the boat, he's got our new technology on his helmet. So we're going to bring it all to you live and in person.
Right. And take note, when we're racing, the under-23 Australian crew will have the helmet on in the girls, okay? So when we see it, you'll see it live. You'll see them get, if they go through a set of waves, Rod, it's going to be really hot, isn't it?
It's going to be hot as look at that view now. You can see the surf in the background. So the girls, when the gun goes, they're going to negotiate the boat. So we've got our check starter ready. There's a long shot there, and we've got the crew from Maroochydore who are representing Australia in the Under-23 Development Challenge. And this is the first of 3 test matches. Our flashing light is on, our amber light, and our guns in the air.
They're gone, they're gone. Here they go. They're into the boat. You can see the live technology. Have a look at that. They're hitting, and there's a little swell out the back. You'll see them hit this one. Up they go, and they're out. Well, it's a good start there by both crews. I guess, actually at the moment I would anticipate the New Zealand crew just got away to a little break, do they? Can you see from where they're... Right, look at that now.
The Australian girls as we get ready for the Under-23 Development Men to start.
And they're just about ready. Meanwhile, the other crews are going through the gate cans. They've sorted themselves out, and they're rowing good length. I think the Australian crew is really motoring away from them now, Rod.
Yeah, Australia in alley 5 are looking pretty good. Here you can see they've just gone through their gate can, out the back of the turning can, and when they get out to the turning cans and physically go around, we'll see exactly just how far in front of the Australian crew.
And Rod hits, and oh, look fantastic. But here comes the start to the 23 men. They're in the starters' hands. You keep an eye on those girls there, Rod. I've got these 23 boys happening. We'll see what happens there. Okay, you got those girls still?
Yeah, the girls are just coming up to their turning can now, and it looks like the Australian Under-23 crew from Maroochydore are just that little bit ahead still of the New Zealand girls. But anyone's race soon, because don't forget after they turn they'll get assistance from the sea on the way home. This is our number 1 of 3 test matches today, New Zealand versus Australia.
We're back on the shore there. The 23 men have been held up. Quite a few sets coming through at the moment, standing up about 4 foot on the bank there, so I don't think he'll start them just yet.
So round go Australia now, round their can. They're just that little bit ahead of New Zealand, but gee, there's not too much in it. There's that action shot again from the new technology, the helmet cam, and isn't it fantastic?
Oh, here they go on the 23 men. Here they go on the 23 men, Rod. They're away, nothing out there to stop them. Little wave coming up now. Let's see how they get through this one. Oh, let's see. Here we go. Oh, yes. Oh, slammer.
Gee, they took on some
They
water
took on some. Oh, did they? Right. Hey, they're away. Oh, there's another one. Oh, they're all out now. All out.
No worries, these boys, and they'll get into it now. They're really fast moving.
What about the girls there? How are we doing there?
The girls are taking home, but I think the New Zealanders have really brought up the challenge here, the Australians. It looks like they may have tied a little bit, and certainly you can see them there in that fantastic shot. And I think we're pretty much neck and neck here, New Zealand and Australia.
Well, the 2 crews also in the men's 23s are going out to the cans. They're past the gate cans, and it seems very close in that race too. Gee, this is exciting, mate. I can't keep up with what's happening with the girls there, mate.
The girls are about to come in through their gate can. They must have the gate on their right-hand side. So the sweeps are very close to the gate. The Australians have gone through. The New Zealanders are just that marginal bit behind, but they're not out of this race.
Any swell coming there, right? That's what they need, any swell.
There's a little bit of swell now. There's a little run the Australians are starting to work on. You'll see they lift their work ethic to stay with that little run so they can get the most assistance out of the sea possible. Now looking on the screen, here's a little bubble for the under 23 women. They're just going to run on the top of it. They won't catch it. Now there's a chance for the under 23 girls, a good chance for them to come up on the Australian girls. The Australian girls want this though.
Have a look
They're
behind,
working
right?
pretty hard. They're working pretty hard indeed. Oh my goodness, I'm going to leave that one to the line judges.
I reckon it's Australia, mate. Yeah, definitely Australia there, I think.
Maybe
How are we back
Australia.
to the under 23 men?
Well, the 23 boys are going around the cans now, Frank, and it's Australia just marginally ahead of the New Zealanders. Pretty much the same as that first race, only just that slight amount, about half a boat lengths ahead as they head for home.
Oh, look, you can get good vision of it now. The cameras are swinging right onto it. You know, this is really good, isn't it? 2 races in one race, basically. And we got the second one. Crew on the left-hand side is just marginally ahead, and they're coming home. Obviously, the sweeps will be really looking for those runners coming home.
Yeah, well, you can just see that little runner now getting up under the New Zealand team. They'll lift their rate just a little bit, just to give them that little bit of an increase. If they can pick when those runners come through, it certainly helps those boats. But they're just tucking along beautiful now. They're coming up to their gate cans, Frank, and I think it's just still Australia just that little bit ahead.
Yeah, Australia look as though they're just going away from them a little bit. Obviously, the New Zealand sweeps sit there going, send me a big Noah, a big wave from outside from Tasmania or somewhere like that, isn't he? He's looking for it now. He needs it right now.
He does need it, he certainly does. Australia have increased their lead now. Now just watch them now, the sweep's really calling for an effort from them. He knows there's a little bubble there that he can get that maximum amount of assistance out of, and it's Australia now just running on top of that little wave, and they won't catch it, but certainly they've opened up a pretty handy lead, Frank.
Oh, excellent work. Look at that. I mean, fantastic like that crew. Here comes the New Zealand's on a little bubble. Here they come. Let's see how they hold this one.
Oh, they'll come down the chute there, but it's Australia take out that under 23 development male race.